Ready, set, go.
Welcome to Flipside Frights by Haunted Demo Disc, the team of Haunted Demo Disc. This is not necessarily like this is not a Madvent calendar.
You okay, kid? Come on.
Yeah,
We're
I'm fine.
almost there.
Okay, I was explaining to them what was happening. Okay, thank you for the voice acting. All right. So yeah, this is gonna be similar to your chain
Kid,
or your
I
changed.
know we haven't really
Get what?
talked much, besides that
No,
office,
not
of
really.
course.
The office. I haven't been to the.
I just thought we could use the short walks and get to know one another, huh?
Sure. Yeah, we could do that.
I guess.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
How have you been, kid?
I've been okay.
I
I'm
guess.
keeping bit. Yeah, I'm keeping busy.
The accident and the car crash, but
The accident and the car crash.
Right. Again, I'm super sorry about all that. Totally
What do
unintentional on my
Why are
part.
you?
But hey,
Were
now,
you
look on the bright
you
side.
were involved?
We fixed you up
in the
with
car
those
crash?
swanky new googly eyes, right?
Did we?
Real state-of-the-art stuff.
Sure. Where are we right now?
so
I can't run.
Anyway, I just really
Is this
wanna thank
Japan?
you for helping me out
Is that
with
Mount
this, kid.
Fuji?
We've come a real long way together.
Is it snowing on Mount Fuji?
That I've always appreciated your drive to play video games. And your
Great,
lack of
okay, thank
awareness
you.
of imminent danger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, kid. Don't you worry. You'll get to play some video games. Hey, look,
That's what I'm here
we're at the
for.
entry point.
I was hoping
Come
for
on,
that.
Kid. Hurry.
Entry point? What do you mean? What do you mean entry point? Well, oh. Okay.
Come on. We're almost there.
Right, I was walking with you. Oh, where are we going now? Where are we now? This is not where we were before. I thought we were in Greece or Japan or something. Oh, what is this? Cutscene. Interesting. Very cool. I like it. Okay, music. What? Is this what? What's with the real film? Or is this? No, that's still animation, I think. This looks good. Like, this looks pretty good. Damn. Moya horror. Okay. Alright. EK3 Indie Games Showcase. Great. Oh, they're showing all the developers on a PS1 created by global pioneers of indie retro horror. Truly. Glad they're able to say that about themselves. The ritual to summon a new demo disc. Oh. Oh, wow. The party has begun.
This party's getting
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. Looks like the party has already gotten crazy. I don't.
All right, settle down. I'm so happy to
Okay.
see that all you made it.
Oh, this is very unsettling.
Now, let's set the right mood.
Okay. Oh, those are the googly eyes in question.
Nightmares, screams remembered,
Okay.
spectral
Sure.
walls, and doomed
Uh-huh.
Decembers.
Right, you provided that before.
Of hauntings past, and bring us
Sure.
a new demo disc at last.
Okay.
And now,
Oh, are you gonna kill me?
blood of innocence to act as the
Oh, was I
catalyst.
a
Wait,
sacrifice
I
the
almost
whole
skipped a
time?
step.
Oh,
We need
did
to
you?
charge the haunted PS1 properly, or the disc
Charge?
won't materialize.
What do you mean charge?
Shit.
Did it have a
Anybody got
battery?
spare Skeleports? I'm out. Wow.
Okay.
This can is vintage. Never seen this in the wild.
Okay. This is dialogue. Okay.
Now,
I didn't realize I was going to be witnessing a short animated film when I opened this. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, there's the little ghosty. What do you mean? Is it not? Ooh. Wow, the mouth animation. You tell me, dude. Oh.
What the fuck?
Hi, bud. Oh, shit. Okay. Cool. Neat. There's a little guy. It's just a little guy. Okay, what's going... Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Okay. She's 2D now. There... Who is this playing? This better not be copyright struck. Oh boy, it's a bird. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Oh no. Oh no. You got eyeballs.
Shoot that bastard.
You got a whole lot of eyeballs. Okay.
Shoot.
Grab the shotgun, sir.
I get to play video games?
I guess so. That's kind of what I'm here for. Always got faces on them. Flipside frights. This is what I was trying to say the whole dang time. So what I understand is the concept here is we get two sides of a disc. One of them is more like dreamlike, sort of trippy games, which Haunted PS1 has been known for, and the other side is for your low poly indie horror games, which obviously Haunted PS1 is also known for. And we may or may not, I don't know if we get a choice as to whether we can flip between the two, or if we gotta do one side all the way through and then a second side all the way through. But I guess we're gonna find out once the intro game finishes. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Navigate. What do we... Okay. Interesting. Don't need to worry about that. What do we got here? Introduction. Don't need that cutscene quite yet. Okay. Let's take a look at this disc. Alright. Is it loading? Oh, there we go. Friendships. Or 500 caliber contracts. Let's do friendships. Oh, no. Where was friendships? There it is. Let's do friendships. Why not? Let's find out about friendships. A jump scare free existential abstract horror light RPG. Travel through digressions, enclosed roguelite landscapes with a variety of events you may encounter. Features a unique battle system based on interaction and understanding abstract entities with different ways of resolving them instead of violence. Great! Trigger warning for all of those things. Expected runtime 37 minutes. Okay, so this might be a bit of a series. Fair enough, let's give it a go. Okay. Interesting. Instigate. Interesting. Whoa, wow. Oh, wow, look at all that. Okay. Let's see what Friendships is all about. Would you wish to skip the intro? No, I'm new to the game. This game contains sequences and descriptions of surreal and abstract peril. Those are two of my favorite kinds of peril. I know that some of these games in this demo disc are games that I've actually just played in other videos, in like 3 Scary Game videos and such. So I'm gonna try and skip over those. But the ones that I have not played yet, I'm very excited for. What are we looking at here? Is this a flashback of sorts? Neat. Very Undertale feel. Very Undertale feel. Okay. Okay, here we are. Nice. All right, we're walking around. Can I run? No. That's fine. I'm assuming it's... Oh, what was that flash? Oh, we're going... we're hitting a third dimension. We're getting ourselves a y-axis in here. All right, that's neat. Very cool. What are we looking at here? What's that over there? Do you wish to encounter sign? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh. Am I about to fight a sign? You approach the shape. It looks like a sign. It's a sign. I figured it out. We did it. It's a sign. Yep. Okay. What do I do about this? Observe. It's the first sign of what you can't imagine. Alright. I don't know what... kind of defeats the purpose of the sign if I don't know what it means. Gonna touch the sign. The thin metal is cold and slick to your touch. Makes sense? That tracks. Context. Context? No. Okay. I'm gonna withdraw. The sign doesn't deign to follow you. That's good, though there's no turning back. There's a voice that isn't your own. Hey in there, you okay? Hello? Speak. I don't think you mean me, do you? Can you hear me? You just sort of showed up, appeared. Well, right, okay. Well, yeah, I just sort of walked in. I don't know. Nope, never heard of anyone like that. Interesting. I don't know who I'm talking to. Gonna keep talking. You're sort of freaking me out here. I don't know who's saying that. Is my suit broadcasting? Am I wearing a suit? I'm gonna do one last speak. To see, you're answering when I talk, but I can't see it being related to me trying to see if you're okay. Hey, yo, I say, you there? Speak. One more time. Gosh, don't make me have to touch you to get your attention. Not much of a thing these days. It's a cool sign, but I'm right here. Oh man, okay, look, I'm gonna have to touch you to turn you around, alright? Ready? There, you were being real freaky just there. Do you need something, like medical assistance-wise? Sure, let's continue. Who's this? Oh, hello? Oh, hey, now you're with us. Hi there. Hello? Oh, another encounter, okay. You turn around, and it's a guy in a suit. Is the person... Yikes, those eyes of yours are kinda... You alright? As far as I can tell you, I'm fine. They act like you didn't say anything. Did I not say anything? I asked because there was no you there, and suddenly it was like you'd always been there, you know? Right, sure. Speak. Maybe you're not speaking. I'm glad you're alright. Oh, you glad? Oh, you're glad. That's not confusing at all. You're sure you're okay? You sure you're okay? I'm gonna gesture. Giving them a thumbs up of your own, they nod. Well, anyway, what are you doing here? You get kind of drawn down here like I did? Not sure exactly why, but I thought I may as well. Nothing much else to do these days, right? What am I gaining? Why am I gaining anything? Why am I gaining things? I'm gonna gesture, because apparently I can't talk right now. They consider giving 2 thumbs up, but reconsider. You've been here before? I think I was once. I guess that's why I'm here again. Can't really tell if you have or not. If not, then welcome to La Valley, I suppose. What's left of it anyways. Can I speak now? Maybe you're not speaking. Okay. You don't say much, huh? It's fine, I get that a lot. Well, like, I had some kind of dream, right? Can't really describe it aside from it was about the shape of a house. Did you get that too? No? Yes? Also, here's something to keep you going around here. Oh, you are given 2 Sola sodas, a box of Bloody Chunks cereal, and a Mace Attorney comic. Nice. Very good. That's neat. Okay. You are also given Welcome to Lee Valley, an information brochure that's been written on a felt tip pen located in your archive. Great. Well, that's good. That's everything that I have left, so use them wise. Well, okay, buddy, it's been real, but I should start heading on. Feel free to not talk to me if you run into me. Laters. Okay, laters! Edmonton remembers something else they have. You are given Encounters in You and 10 credit. Your name is Edmonton? Like the capital of Alberta? Why? Edmonton drops a music sticker as they turn to leave. Cool. Very neat. Okay. Can I... How do I access my inventory? I don't know. I'm gonna go through the open gate now that the gate's open. Friendshapes. I like the music. It's very neat. Okay. Is that all? No, clearly not. Look at this. Very trippy. You look down at the Encounters in You flyer. Seems to be highlighting points of interest during an encounter and how to track progress in one. Oh boy, okay. Shapes, blue path, shapes, orange path, your physical well-being, how much your body can take, your mental well-being. You might start seeing weirder stuff when lower. Your focus, run out and you'll end up outside the digression again. If you try to travel another room, another area or room. Shape paths. Shapes generally want something or have need to be understood. The icons down here indicate how far along the path you are with them. The icons become larger as the path is filled. Increasing a blue or orange path shows an animation on the bottom left. Got it. Filling a path is usually how to end an encounter. Okay. Physical drain. How much your physical well-being goes down passively per turn. Shapes can still damage you on your own turns. Mental drain. How much your mental well-being is drained being in the Shapes company. Focus drain. How much your focus is drained being in the Shapes company. Actions. How you can interact with a shape. Sometimes trying the same thing again may get a different result or depend on a shape's last action. Context action. Sometimes something outside of the usual actions can occur to you to try. An animation just above here will play if you have a new context action. Great! So this is about interactions. Putting it away, the Encounters in You flyer can be located in your inventory under Indispensables. Access via the Escape/Y pause menu. Great, thank you. You can read Welcome to Lee Valley and other files in the archive, also found in the Escape menu. Describes the controls as well as various status conditions. Text speeds, volume, and assisted mode can be altered in options, also found in the pause menu. Great, thank you so much. Oh boy, oh, this is a lot. Okay, alright, great, thank you. Let's have ourselves an encounter with, I'm gonna check out this first thing. Oh, hi, Mark. It's nice to see another face around these parts, Mark. I'm not sure the last one had a face, but I did compliment him on his oven gloves, Mark. If you need anything for your journeying around this place, then I'm always up for a trade, Mark. Okay, so you trade. Oh, no, money's no good anymore. No good, Mark. I only trade, Mark. You see, Mark, you can trade things to me, Mark. Alright. And that will give you what I would call trade credit, or credit for short, Mark. Then you can exchange this trade credit for items I have, Mark. It's an entirely new system that does not require any sort of currency or exchange of metaphorical wealth whatsoever. It's revolutionary if I do say so myself, Mark. A barter system. It's a barter system. Have some complimentary items I have found on my many travels through all manner of places and time and space, Mark. Normally these would cost credit, as it's something nice I am doing for you, Mark. If you are pleasant to those you meet in your travels, as well as trying many things, then I suspect you'll be given credit which you can trade with me for Marco's stuff. Mark? There it is. Great, thank you, Tommy Wiseau. Alright, who are you? Oh, encounter time, I guess. Hello? You approach the snowscape. Okay, hello. You can say via context. Great. Whoops. Smells like fresh snow. Okay. I'm gonna gesture. You look like you're waving, so I'm gonna wave back at you. Their markings twinkle gently, looking further away than they are. Alright, I'm gonna... Can I talk yet? Can I talk to anyone around here? I'm gonna try talking. A boot crunching and compacting already tightly packed snow meets your ears. Okay. Great. Neat. Context? See the credits? No. Can I touch you? It feels like clean, tightly packed snow under your fingers. Let me try. Maybe I can pack it. Touch. Being near the snowscape feels like that cool but not cold feeling outside after a heavy snowfall. I do like that feeling. I like that feeling very much. Can I gesture again? I don't know. Their head shape continues to rotate. Touch. Being near the slow. Okay, great. Gesture. Head shape continues to rotate. Alright, fine. Observe. Snowscape is almost incandescently white. I'll keep observing. Okay, that's all I'm getting from that. Gesture? Oh no, their head shape would continue to rotate. Right. Speak? Sound seems to be muted around the snowscape the way it would be in a snowy street. Okay. Gotcha. Inventory, what do we got? Soda soda, bloody chunk cereal. The selling point was that it turns the milk red. Right, thank you. Blood red crystallized rain from the moon. Great. Cloth rag. Fabric from various sources can be used on shapes. Maze Attorney. Very popular murder mystery court drama comic. Music. Dairy eggs. Nice. Okay. Context? No. Can I withdraw? You step away from the scape. Okay. Great. I don't know if I was supposed to do anything with that shape, so I'm gonna keep moving. Oh boy, where are we headed now? What? Where am I? Look at all this stuff. Look at all this world. There's both so much and so little around here. Can I keep going in this direction? Ooh, I can. A playground. Okay, seems like there should be something around here. Is there something over here? It looks like there's something over here. Oh, I'm in a hallway. Oh boy, where am I? Where am I now? Hello? Who are you? Bathrooms under construct. Walk in a tree's a wild in. Return. Okay. Thanks. Hello? It can't be life they forgot to let the doctor in. Okay. Great. Well, you have fun with your many hats. I guess I don't need to be here yet. Jesus Christ, there's a lot going on around here. Okay, maybe I'll go in an entirely different direction. Maybe I'll go somewhere else entirely. Maybe I'll go down this way. Down to the west. What's over here? Oh, wow, look at that. Look at all this. What's all this then? What's all this supposed to be, other than a beautiful sunset? Oh, hello? You've got a hand for a head. Anything to be done about that? Not seen you around before. New to the joint, huh? So, what's your deal here? No one just shows up anymore, not without reason. Well, I just showed up, so I guess there's gotta be a reason that I just haven't learned yet. Like, to hold on to or plant your legs on. Normally, I'm against sending people to the last place they'll be seen going into. But I can tell you're not gonna turn around and go back to where you came. Wherever that is. Not too surprising anyway. What you're after is twisted up in digressions now. What does that mean? What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean? I see no light of recognition at the phrase. Surely you've encountered those before. I have encountered digressions. Well, memory is a funny old thing these days. Folks around here trying to hold on to the last scrap of memory left in them. End up losing who they truly were as a result. Seen it happen more than once, assuming my memory isn't playing tricks. You want to run down on digressions? Sure. You look like someone that doesn't know what they are. It'll be a snap. But maybe your face is just always that way, huh? Yeah, sure, yes please. Show me the ropes. They're like twists in space. Sometimes time as well, yeah. A sort of pheromone. That's a different thing. Pheromones are different than time and space. That's a different thing that you just said. Phenomena, right? You think you're walking down a dead-end finger of a place and it just don't stop. In cursive, you know? Focus is what you gotta have if you hope to get to the center of one of these places. Otherwise, well, it'll show up outside again, actually. Assuming you don't cark it or go mad as a spoon beforehand. I don't understand these words you're saying, sir. Mad as a spoon? Only way is to try, right? Sometimes you just have to put your 7th best foot face word. Sir, the words that you use, I understand you don't have a face, but that place just ahead between the trees twists into a digression. Don't look so down. I'm sure it'll be a snap. Here, have some handouts. Oh, great, thank you. It's very, very nice. Hang out? Yeah, sure. You seem nice. You seem chill. What's going on? What's going on, bud? It's... What are we calling this guy? What do I call you? They're idly snapping their head. Great. Good. You seem like the kind of guy that would appreciate a gesture. They return an akimbo finger gun while giving a thumbs up. They roll their shoulders idly. Alright. I'm gonna observe you. It's High Five. They're very chill. I love that name. High Five? That's great. That's a great name for this character. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can talk to you. What's up? High Five stretches in the dying light. Okay. Context? I don't have any. Can I high five you? In the face? Shake hands. Okay, great. They roll their shoulders idly. Great. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing around here. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing around here. Can I speak again? Stuff always been this weird. I can't remember, if I'm honest. Maybe my memory is going through. Can never quite put my head on it. Speak. Okay, no, that's the same. Can never put my head on it. Okay. I like this music. Ooh. Gesture? High Five returns her gesture with a horns gesture of their own. High Five crosses their arms and looks out at the view. I'm gonna observe then. You look like you like what they've done with their hair. They don't have hair. Maybe that's what I like. Is that they've shaved whatever hair they might have had. Speak. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. This is all very obtuse. I'm gonna withdraw. Keep it real, buddy. At least as real as you can these days. You know how it be. I don't think I do know how it be. Alright. I might do one more of these and then... Hello? The backwoods stretch off into the distance, bending and weaving in and out of view. This is the start of a digression. Do you wish to enter? Like, yeah, I guess. I want to find out what this digression is before I end this. Traversing the backwoods. Okay. Another hand. Interesting. These backwoods look a little treacherous. You move down the now straight path for a small while before turning around to see if the entrance is in sight. There's a tree directly behind you, despite not being there a moment ago. Great! We love randomly appearing trees. I just remembered that this game does have some weird roguelike elements to it. Deciding against investigating further, you notice the light reflecting off the tree's bark is eerily similar to that of how skin shines. Uh-huh. We love when trees have skin that isn't bark, necessarily. You wander deeper into the digression, the paths, trees, and scents twisting around you. Okay. Great. What then? Ooh, look at all this. Look at all this. Right. Okay. Alright, here we are in the woods. Can't go uphill, I guess. There we go. Guess I could go uphill. Or maybe not. There we go. Can I go through here? I guess so. Ooh, I'm sorry, is that a noose? That looks like it might be a noose. Don't like that. Okay, well, that's a little distressing. Not a huge fan of that. How do I... Oh my goodness, the controls are a little janky. And by that I mean quite janky. Where are we going? Okay, we're gonna keep traversing the backwoods. You spy some teal moss growing on a rotten log, the low wind making it appear to quiver. I'm not gonna eat that. I'm all for doing shit for the plot, but I don't want to start doing shit for the plot by eating moss growing on a rotten log. That's not the kind of shit I'm doing for the plot. You think it thanks you as you leave the area. You're welcome, moss. You aren't real. You aren't real. This is a video game. You're the one that's less real than I am. Okay, alright, we've gone full third person here. Whoop, hello? Oh no, that was grass. I thought that was people. Okay. This is such a strange experience. But now that I'm thinking about it, this is absolutely standard fare for Haunted PS1. Not to say that they made it, but there's what seems to be a jagged, toothed trap in the way. Use one tree limb. If I already have one. Great. The crack of the trap echoes between the closely knit trees. Stepping over it, you think it's best to start moving. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Let's just keep walking. Good. A shadow in the trees becomes clearer as you approach. Peeking closer, you see they're seemingly just looking for some nice rocks. You let them continue uninterrupted. There's no changing the past. I know there's no changing the past. It's very threatening of you to bring up. You think I don't know that there's no change? Oh, what's with the jellyfish? What's with the jellyfish? Huh! There's a wet, coppery smell in the air. The camp is in ruins, torn apart with stains on the grass. Okay. Oh boy, what is that? There's something in the sleeping bag here. I'm not gonna look at that. Not gonna check that out. What is this? What is this? Oh, a shadow looms. Oh, do it? Okay. There's heavy rustling and a smell of wet carpets getting stronger until a shape emerges from the gloom. Is it the thing directly next to me that's been there the whole time? Because the thing directly next to me is pretty scary. Oh. No, it's smaller than that. Oh, hello. Oh, what are you? A fearful keening is heard between hurried breaths as the beast hunches, still intimidatingly large even in such a determinative stance. Oh boy, this is a real encounter, isn't it? Let's gesture. You make non-threatening gestures while leaning forwards. They glare at you suspiciously. Zygoma uses their long arms to shove you violently away from them. All right. Okay, that's all right. Context. Context. Would you like a tree limb? Do you want a stick? Waving the tree limb in front of you protectively, the Zygoma strikes it moodily from your hand so hard that it almost explodes against a tree some distance away. It sinks my teeth into me. That's not great. Inventory. I have some things that cure paling. I have other things. Cures paling. On self. Ah, jeez. Glad is paling. Well-being for 3 exchanges. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Speak? Can I speak? You can't keep the tremor out of your voice, and their growl deepens, sensing your nervous energy. Zygoma howls a high-pitched shriek of fear and loss. Can't speak or touch for 2 exchanges. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, inventory. Inventory. Mace Attorney Comet. Great. Okay, I'm no longer insecure. That's good. I'm glad I solved that problem. Ooh, but I am hurting. I squeeze my eyes shut and take a deep breath. I gotta heal myself up here. Oh boy, oh boy. Inflicts abstracting. Yeah, I'll use a TV dinner. Great. Okay, that's fine for now. That's okay for now. I'm no longer ebbing away. That's good. That's good. That's good. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm gonna speak. Working up some courage, you should get the shakiness to leave your voice, making gentle, calming sounds. Okay, they use long arms to shove me violently away from them. Shuffles closer, their fear of you quietened. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep talking. The only indication that they hear you is a slight tilt of the head. As I go in my pants, staring fixedly at you. I'm gonna speak one more time. The only okay. Glad is no longer paling or abstracting. That's great. Okay. Can I touch? You reach a hand out, and with what you can only assume is a huff of consent from them, you gently and cautiously place your hand on their forearm, which they raise instinctively but without violence. They pant, staring fixedly at you. Great. Can I give it a little pat? Can I give it a little scritchy? A little bit of a scritchy? Seems content with having their long arms stroked. They watch your hand move as if hypnotized. Great. Okay. Can I withdraw now? Context. Was Zygoma like a tree limb? Yeah. Leaning back, they look at you from over the tree limb. Before it snaps into pieces from their jaw strength as they hear a noise and look around, bits of twig and tendons falling to the ground. Listening out for something. Okay. I'm gonna withdraw. They take a step towards you and loom above you dominantly, pinprick eyes staring down at you. Huffs heavily, the warm breath still reaching you despite the distance. Moves closer still, fear and aggression gone. I need to increase my focus. Great. Okay. I'm not sure what to do from here. Withdraw? Can I try withdrawing again? Leans towards you curiously. Okay. Context. Would you like another tree limb? They turn to watch a hit a tree and fall into the long grass between the malformed trees before turning back to look at you. Looks like they don't understand the idea of playing fetch. Or maybe they think it should be you running after sticks. They go with pants staring fixedly at you. Okay. Gesture? I feel like gesture. Your outstretched hand is taken by their large claw. Shit. Snuffles up. Snuffles? That's not the worst thing. I don't mind a snuffle. Withdraw. Withdrawing seems to... Okay. I don't know why I'm still losing focus. Inventory. I'm gonna use another moon ruby. Okay. That didn't do anything. Okay. I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Observe. I'm just gonna look at you. So Goma cocks their head and flicks their tail, watching you carefully but curiously. I'm gonna speak again. Leans in close as you make soft declarations of it being okay and alright. Okay. I'm gonna speak again. They look up at you from their crouched position, looking pitiful, hoping that things may actually be, in fact, okay and alright. Alright. One more time. I'm gonna speak and tell you that it's okay and alright. Can I do a little touch? A little touch? You stroke their shoulder companionably. Rolls their powerful shoulder under your touch. Leans towards you curiously. Nosing against you softly, you stroke Zygoma's back as they lean forward to envelope you gently in a hug. You gently with their big arms before watching you move on through the backwoods. I did it! I hugged the creature in the woods. He was a good, just a sweet little dog the whole time. Just a little pup. You recover 5 to all stats. Great. You made 31 credit. I made money off of that somehow. Well, that's good. I don't know how that happened, but I made money. A flash of color through the trees slows you in your tracks. At first glance, it looks like a skull the color of flesh, but moving closer, you find it's a strange form of life. Do you approach? Yeah. Yeah, it went okay with the last one. Let's give it a go. Hello? You approach a shape. What are we working with? Looks like, okay, it's a strange looking mushroom. It sure the heck is. I'm gonna observe it. Excogidiomisota looks like a large fungi, but less like it. Sits with an expectant patience. I'm gonna speak to it. The strange flash of it shudders as you talk, soon shivering along like waveforms to your voice. I don't know why I'm immediately draining. I'm gonna speak again. 2 swells on it begin to grow as it vibrates to your voice. Soon the 2 growths stop and rotate, locating the source of the noise. Its strange ear growths turn this way and that. Interesting. What? I don't know if I like the vibe of the growths. I'm gonna speak again. You're a faint mumble humming, so quiet you can't tell exactly where it's coming from. It sits with an expectant patience. Okay. It doesn't seem to have any eyes, so I don't think gesturing is gonna be the move. But also, I know better than to touch a strange mushroom. Let's check what I can do in context. Nothing. Can I withdraw? After moving back a bit, you see it doesn't move. Feeling a bit foolish, you move back to it. Okay. Its strange ear growths turn this way and that. Okay, I'm gonna speak again. Can't tell exactly where it's coming from. Alright, well, maybe I'll try gesturing just to see what happens. Some of the surface shakes and moves, now sensing the vague change of light and dark as you moved your arm. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna gesture again, so it gets a better idea. The new rough texture on the surface dents and opens to reveal reflective, moist-looking spots that you can't help but consider to be eyes. Alright, I'm gonna gesture again. Its basic eyes wink and shift with your waving reflection. Alright. Okay, great. I really don't want to touch it. I really don't want to touch it. I don't want to be that to be the thing that I have to do. I'm gonna observe it. Now that it has eyes. Almost expectantly. Is it trying to consider you? Could it be attempting to become more than it? Almost like a spider. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. I'm just gonna gesture to it. Okay. Its basic eyes wink and shift with your waving reflection. Strange ear growths turn this way and that. I'm gonna speak one more time. Okay, expectant patience. Alright. Fine. I'll touch the stupid shroom. Fine. I'll do it. Fine. Lightly touching it, the spongy surface breaks out into small lumps. They remind you of goosebumps. Alright. I'm gonna touch it again. The lumps seem to cover it. As your fingers linger on it, you feel shifting and constant growth under them. When you pull your fingers away, they're slick. Can't help but think it was tasting you. I don't think I like that. Can I withdraw? Can I just leave? Bulges along the underside of the main cap slowly open, revealing slick tendrils that shift and wave. Its tendrils wave and move the dirt below in rhythmic undulations. Okay. What am I working with here? I'm gonna keep withdrawing. Testing the ground, the tendrils begin to expand as if gaining muscle mass before it starts scuttling after you like something out of a horror movie. Watches you with their many shiny eyes, almost like a spider. I gotta heal up. I gotta heal up. Cures paling. Okay. I'm gonna touch it again. What you think of as a rudimentary tongue appears to recede inside it somewhat. Brushing it and around the mouth causes the surrounding area of it to harden. Its tendrils retract, the eyes seem to close. It seems like it has shut down somehow, concluding that they have fallen asleep or some similar to process. All they've learned, you gingerly pick them up and put them on a rotting log. As you pull away from it, a tendril has coiled around your arm gently. It sleepily squeezes you before retracting into the main fruiting body. You consider the gesture to be acknowledgement, a goodbye, maybe even a thank you. Great, I've made friends with a mushroom. I recover 4 to all stats. Beautiful. Love that for me, and I made some money from it. If you're ever low on cash, just go into the woods and make friends with all the local flora and fauna. See if they got some change on them. Great. I think this game is gonna get its own freaking video. This might have to be a series. Okay. I'm not hoping to... I don't really want to interact with the jellyfish. Jellyfish, from what I know about them, have proven to be pretty troublesome. So I'm gonna avoid them. Pushing between trees for so long has you keeping your eyes in front of you so much that you almost miss when the trees thin out due to a giant hole in the ground. Managing to lurch backwards to avoid tumbling in, you see that this must have been a quarry back when material tended to stay where it always was, unless convinced hard enough. The quarry manages to go down to the Osto layer. Usually it's quite a lot deeper, but there's always been strange mounds and pits on it. Osto being a layer of ground that almost entirely goes around the planet. The quarry was well made, so it hasn't filled with water, and the Osto is bare and clean. It's strong stuff and would probably fetch some credit if anyone had any use for ultra-strong, bone-like material. What? Why is there a thick layer of bone-like material around the Earth? There's some loose Osto left at the bottom you could get to. The way down is on the other side of the quarry, but that would take time. Or you could chance sliding down here. This I can do for the plot. Let's try to slide down. There's a few close calls, but you managed to essentially skid your way down with only a bit of dust on you to show for it. Amazing. We're so good at sliding down things. There's a patch of what looks like blood around where the loose Osto has been left. You're not sure if you'd seen it on the way down. It looks fresh. Very fresh. It's still glistening. Are we about to have ourselves a little encounter? Turning away, you start lifting what you can. The movement of the bone-like rocks masks the stagnant water sound as a shape rises up behind you. There's a watery laugh right behind your ear that has you almost drop an Osto onto your foot. Well. The figure emits, leaning left and right, their body loosely stretching and bending far more than a normal body can. The head and neck flopping in the leaning direction in a smugly relaxed manner. Don't like that. Don't like head and neck flopping. All right. Hi. Can you just leave me alone? Oh, it's Slender Man, isn't it? It's freaking. Oh, it's Meat Man. Meat Man. Well. Hello. Can I speak with you? They indicate that they hope you'll prove a distraction. Okay. Good. Blood Shadow becomes blind with bloodlust and hunger, embracing you, passing through you for a horrible second. They lean back away from you bonelessly, permanent grin wide and satiated. Quixotic. Great. Okay. Okay, well. I'm gonna gesture at you. Nonchalantly gives a cheeky little wave back, draws an arm back behind them and uses kinetic force to whip it around in an effortless arc, the blood claws striking you across the face. The force is so hard that they're left almost facing the other way before they easily turn their upper body around to once more face you. Can I talk to you? Can we have a conversation? A self-satisfied laugh gurgles from them as they cock their head. Blood Shadow holds your arm by your sides, leaning in close. The smell of electricity and iron now holding you in their arms. They lean forward, guiding you to lean back as they lean impossibly further in for a kiss? Sure. You know what? It's not like they could shoo me out of anywhere. I have a secret I may be willing to whisper in your ear. Yeah, all right. I don't like this. You managed to give them a pat on their side. They laugh into your mouth. I don't like that. Don't like that. The kissing was already a bad thing. Why do they avoid pain? It's so good. I'm gonna gesture. Shrugs languidly, the bliss of not having to worry about anything very evident. Hold your arm by the sides. Right, they lean in for a kiss. I don't like this one bit. Don't like this one bit. I'm abstracting. Context? No. Want to drag you across the ground and out inside the rain. Oh, hey, I don't like this at all, actually. I think I'm gonna have myself a solo soda to also cure my abstracting. He laughs, and I'm no longer chaotic. Chaotic? As in Don Quixote? Great. Well, let's... Can I just observe you for a bit? Looks back with an air of self-assuredness, draws an arm back behind them. Right, alright. Slaps me. Okay. They sigh like someone after a particularly heavy metal, leaning to the side with their entire body while their head leans and slides down a nearby tree. The trails of what's probably... Oh, Jesus Christ. Which, emerging from their palm as a gift, which you take before they drunkenly and with exaggeratedly satiated slowness half-goose step through the nearest wall out of sight. Great, thanks. Thanks for that. I recovered 4 to all stats. Good. What? I made some money. Okay. I received 3 pain. I got pain. That's good. Huffing, you managed to get up the path. Seriously, there's a figure waiting for you who gives you 100 credit for the Osto. Let's go. That's some good money. I don't know what I can use it for, but that's some good money. Silence is a distant star. Okay, sure. Yeah, whatever you say. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, we got ourselves a shack. Help! My leg is broken. I'm bleed. Your blood, such as it is, goes cold as a non-voice attempts to screech out. Before you can move, a figure appears in the doorway of the shack. Somehow you know it's not the original owner. Great. Great. We love a little... Okay. We love a little body stealer. Big fan of that. What are you? How long has that figure been there? There's something outside the tent. I'm just gonna observe you for a bit. Not moving, you observe they're probably turned away from you and looking over their shoulder. Their head tilts in kind as you lean to try and see around them somewhat. Suppressing a shudder, you think they either don't eat or are starving. You jump a little as they repeat. Help, hello, goes on record saying, before jumping back like you did, almost in mockery of your reaction. They raise their arms to the back of their head before saying, heck, ha, boo, before letting the poorly hewn arms drop to their sides. What the hell? What the hell is this? Okay. Speak? They reply in backwards nonsense with occasional polite screams for help. They pantomime holding a gun and aiming it around. Their body language indicates fear, but you can feel their smile never leaves their face. Gesture. Wait. Context? No. Gesture. I'm gonna see what... They raise an arm awkwardly, waggling their wrist without moving their forearm, attempting your wave. The squatting figure moves their arms away from themselves as if taking a deep breath of the great outdoors. Only the bag on their head doesn't move from breathing, nor do their chest expand. Okay! Oh my god, this is distressing. I don't like... The squatting figure starts moving their hand left and right from the wrist, the entire arm following suit like some sort of disco move. Their pantomime holding a gun and aiming it around. Jeez, why am I in such bad shape? Jeez. Okay, you feel like they're watching you intently. Subject X goes on record. Okay. Evanescent right. I need to... do I have anything to cure evanescence?
You would love to be me, wouldn't me?
I don't like that. Gonna have another Sola soda. Drops to the ground before rolling left and right, ignoring or unaware of your confused expression. Their body looks very pale. You're no longer ebbing away. Okay, great. I can't... I'm gonna withdraw. They begin to walk away from you before jerking and walking backwards, closing the gap. At least you think they're facing the other way. They pantomime holding a gun and aiming it around. Right. Okay, I'm just gonna observe. If I don't do anything, then they can't do anything. They seem to be subtly vibrating while also looking like they're not moving at all. You get the impression of skittishness before they begin reciting. The disquieting figure shrieks. Plaid is aghast. Max sanity reduced by 50%. Jesus Christ. This is so distressing. I don't wanna keep playing this. I respect this. Wowee. Okay. A horrifying, unnatural sound pretending to be a voice, pretending to mean something, chills you. Moves their arms away from themselves as if taking a deep breath of their great outdoors. Stops moving as if frozen. After waiting a while, you can only assume they're either asleep or maybe processing what they picked up from you. Quietly, you move around them and move away. Each time you look back, they look to be in a different position, but not any closer to you. That'll have to do. Yep, I'll take it. I'll take it for what I can. 4 to all stats. Great. That's not enough. That's not enough. Made some money. Fine. You find a toothy, smiling fish. Uh-huh. Okay. I think I've gotten about as much out of this game as I would want. So, I guess this is a series. I guess what we're doing here is a Haunted PS1 series, which it's been a while since I did that. Even the last Madvent calendar that I did, I kind of did that all in one. So this is going to be a series. Strap in for that. But it's nice because even though it is a series, it's like an anthology series because every game is going to be different. So thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this, great. Go support Haunted PS1. So go support all the developers that work with them, like the people that made this. Like, as uncomfortable as I am, it takes a lot of effort and artistic skill to give me the level of dread and visceral discomfort that I am currently feeling. And that is something to be admired. So, this game, big congrats. The art style, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Big props to the people that made this. I'm having a bad time. But that may have been the point. So congrats, you nailed it. If you liked this video, you can click the like button. If you got suggestions for other indie horror games for me to play and make me equally as uncomfortable, let me know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, now's a great time to do that. If you want to support me in a monetary fashion, I got my Fourth Wall site down in the description. Hugely appreciate anything and everything that anyone does on there. And until next time, thank you so much, and I'll see you later.